Alright, let's talk about Silencer. Silencer is a hero who excels at secondary initiation. Either it's following up after his team's primary initiator, or counter-initiating against the enemy team. But he's not very good at playing from behind, and once he uses his ult, he's usually not that big a factor. So, who to pick? Really, you don't need to worry about picking your own individual hero, but rather worry about your team as a whole. As long as you don't have 5 combo-heavy spellcasters or 5 critical teamfight ults, you're pretty much fine. Heroes with non-spammable spells can have a tough time against him in lane if he levels Curse, but you can just go to a different lane. As far as playing against him is concerned, it's also simpler than you'd think. A lot of people give Silencer too much respect, and he doesn't deserve it, you know? Mainly because he's a really easy hero to make useless. See, here's the thing about Global Silence. It's a silence. There's no slow, or stun, or banish, or sleep, or... God, how many status effects are there? It's just a silence. After he uses it, there's nothing stopping you from just walking out of the fight. The tricky part is baiting a Silencer to use it in that little window where you can still walk back, but your team is still threatening enough that he wants to pop it. But once he does pop it, back off, wait for the silence to end, and then go in like normal. And this advice isn't just if your team is taking the offensive role. If Silencer's team is going in on you and they use Global Silence, it's okay to back off and leave one of your allies behind if necessary. Global Silence has like a 2-minute cooldown, so it's usually worth the sacrifice. The important thing is to make sure that your whole team is willing to escape from a fight together, rather than commit to one after Global Silence is used. And even if it is used and you want to fight immediately, well, BKB, Manta, Diffusal, and Yules all purge off the silence if you use the item after his ult goes off. Now, all of this advice is mainly if you're playing against a traditional Silencer. If you're up against some DPS Null Talisman Shadowblade shenanigans, then just play against him how you would play against a Clinks. And if nothing else, just remember, the best way to beat a Silencer is to... If you do that, you're sure to win. That's pretty much it. And now you know how to deal with Silencer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out our other videos. We teach you a little something about Dota every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.